I'll repeat this whole thing very
Yes,
again.
sorry, yes.
You want to sneeze first?
No, sir, I don't know. Sneeze never comes, ask permission, it just comes. You want to beep me?
I think Rajshri Productions is a national treasure for keeping our traditions alive
Sorry.
through cinema.
So sorry.
Through cinema.
Barf.
Just the right feel, the vibes. The
Method actor.
But my relationship with him and the family is so much so deep that I have started calling myself Anupam Barjatya.
So, Bhatt साहब looked at me and he said that सूरज ऐसे खड़े रहोगे ना तो सीखोगे नहीं. You have to start clapping. अब clap कौन देगा मुझे वो भी इशू है. वो तो बोल के चले गए. अनुपम सर यूँ बैठे थे पास में और मुझे ऐसे बुलाया और मुझे अभी भी याद है 11 नंबर रूम था मेकअप रूम महबूब में. इसे के ऊपर मेरी स्क्रिप्ट रखी है डायलॉग स्क्रिप्ट प्लीज़ लेके और मैं भागा मैं वापस आया इनको दिया इनको ज़रूरत नहीं थी इनको तो सब रटा हुआ था बट दैट इज़ व्हाट gave me my first job and made me a part of the group.
दोस्ती में अगर गाली ना हो तो फिर दोस्ती का मजा क्या है?
This is lot of.
Look at his expression. You can't.
No, he closes the room and he starts. आज कैसा shot दिया तूने? हाँ, याद है आपने कितनी बार मुझे डांटा? The way you abuse me means looks like you are the best friend in the world.
I am the best friend in the world. But then I did not say any words. I just said beep 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 beep.
There's one film that will make the month November a lot more special, redefine friendship, and come with a lot of goodness, it has to be Uunchai.
Wow. So well said and so truthfully said.
Yes. And the fact that it comes days after my birthday, I'm really excited about this film.
Fantastic. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you. Tomorrow is my birthday and comes exactly a week after that, which is
wow.
why the entire family is prepared to watch a film that not only bridges the gap between the old and the new, but also comes with many life lessons. So thank you for joining us today, and thank you for bringing a film like Uunchai and making it so special for the viewers. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. In fact, I was speaking to Natasha and usne bola कि we're talking about age. Age is just a number, and you all are very millennial. Very young at heart, so let's not really confuse them with their age. Yes?
I don't know. Yeah, it means even I find even this phrase a little boring now. Age is just a number. I mean, it's not important. There are some people who are young and old at the same time. They're young but they're old. This film particularly will change that perception, not only for older people but for younger people also. You know, this whole philosophy of that you can only find more courage when you are put in a situation. I always personally also do stretch a little. It's like a rubber band. No? If you stretch it this much, you think it has only this much capacity. You can take it till here. So I think this film made us realize that there is no full stop, comma, semicolon, yes, but you can keep on achieving and reinventing yourself. Yes. Both as people and as actors.
And Boman, you were the youngest on the sets.
Always. Pariniti, unless Pariniti is
Youngest in every angle, from every angle. Trust me.
yeah.
Yes. But since we're talking about friendship, we also have to talk about you and Sir's friendship, and of course, your camaraderie with Boman sir. So tell us, it started with Saaransh, and here we are at Uunchai.
Yeah.
How has this bond evolved over the years?
I think let Sooraj ji answer this.
It started in 1984, 83 only, but 84 officially, because till 83 I came to know we are making a film called Saaransh. Bhatt Saab is directing it. I approached him to be an assistant, and I saw Anupam sir come and do various tests. हमारे office में रोज उनका मुंडन होता था, and he would just watch it, look at the sun and eyes closed, and so I used to wonder that but for us it was Anupam sir office में थे, तो 1st January 1984, Mehboob Studio, and by chance we had our first set there. So I clearly remember my morning texting sir that we are at the same floor, and it was my first day as an assistant, and I was standing on the side because I was the producer's son. So I was supposed officially the assistant, but I was on one side.
Assistant.
Yeah.
Fifth assistant.
Fifth, I was there. So Bhatt साहब looked at me and he said that सूरज ऐसे खड़े रहोगे ना तो सीखोगे नहीं. You have to start clapping. अब clap कौन देगा मुझे वो भी इशू है. वो तो बोल के चले गए. अनुपम सर यूँ बैठे थे पास में और मुझे ऐसे बुलाया और मुझे अभी भी याद है 11 नंबर रूम था मेकअप रूम महबूब में. इसे के ऊपर मेरी स्क्रिप्ट रखी है डायलॉग स्क्रिप्ट प्लीज़ लेके और मैं भागा मैं वापस आया. इनको दिया. इनको ज़रूरत नहीं थी. इनको तो सब रटा हुआ था. बट दैट इज़ वॉट gave me my first job and made me a part of the group. It made me that I can be a part. And even now, if you see, Anupam sir has this knack of getting people together, motivating, kitna bhi chote ho, bade ho. And of course, with Saaransh, then Hum Aapke Hain Koun. For me personally, Hum Aapke Hain Koun, then Vivaah, Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, this. But for this film, Uunchai, I do not know what Anupam sir has the confidence in the subject, in my ability to make it and to give it that soul, that from day one, especially when I don't have my father with me, the first time in all my films, there have been moments when I have gone to him, I have told him my apprehensions of making a film of this scale with such, and he has sent me Ganesh Vandanas, he has sent me prayers, blessings, he has visited temples for my sake. So for me, he's like a father figure today. He's sitting here. So more than friendship, I look up to him for everything.
And is it true that you had also asked him to listen to Ganesh Vandana before he approached Mr. Bachchan for Janam?
Yeah, he sent me a message. He said, मैं बच्चन साहब को मिलने जा रहा हूँ, मैं क्या करूँ? तो मैं pray करता हूँ. मेरा मंदिर है रोज. I think for more than it, prayers makes us concentrate apart from the religious beliefs. तो मैंने कहा गणेश वंदना करो, मैं भेजता हूँ तुमको. और फिर वो हुई. But I think over the years there is a mutual respect. Friends, मैं इनको सूरज जी बुलाता हूँ. सब बाकी सब सूरज जी बुलाते हैं. Because मुझे लगता मेरा हक है कि मैं लाऊं. But somehow in this film I did take a role more than just being an actor, because I have seen Raj Babu on the sets with him. Raj Babu making notes, that's Suraj's father, and his involvement used to be great in the movie, on the sets, everything, and he will, like a childlike quality, will understand, listen to everything that somebody is saying, make a note in his notebook. And I felt, and it did not, I didn't have to work for it. It just came from within me that Suraj needs protection. Suraj needs that energy, and Suraj needs that love. And it just happened. And I have a great faith in this film, not only from the commercial point of view, but this film is going to change the thinking of people. It's going to change the stereotypes that we make our parents like, that we age them. One is, my father was a government servant. He was in the forest department. At the age of 58, he was retired. And he went through a three years of retirement depression. And on top of family members make them feel कि अब तुम किसी काम के नहीं हो, अब हम जाओ बच्चों मेरे अपने पोते को थोड़ा घुमा के लाओ. So I think this film will change that, not only for older people but also for youngsters, because young people are also these days get too tired too easily mentally. Yeah, so I think that will change. But my relationship with him and the family is so much so deep that I have started calling myself Anupam Barjatya.
Which I think is very apt.
Yeah, it is.
The values.
और मुझे इनकी जायदाद से कुछ नहीं चाहिए. मुझे बस अपनी फिल्मों में देते रहे. अब अवनीश के पीछे पड़ा हूँ मैं. मेरे अपनी फिल्म के लिए गुड लक के लिए ले ले, कुछ रोल मुझे दे दे. एक मैंने तो उसको ये भी बोला कि एक सीन दे दे, मैं करना चाहता हूँ. Also, it's for purification of soul. When you visit Rajshri office or their home, or you meet him, you feel purified.
So it's temple. It's not really an office. That's a temple that
Absolutely,
you visit.
yeah.
And is it right that किसी ने बोला था कि सूरज जी बंदा नहीं है, वो एक बुद्धा है?
मैंने बोला था।
Yes. Is this apt?
ओ,
Totally.
इन्होंने पहली फिल्म की है तो आप इनसे पूछिए, मेरा तो चलो लग सकता है कि मैंने 5 फिल्में की हैं।
तो पहली फिल्म है मेरी सूरज जी के साथ. I just feel, you know, and I'm not taking away all the years you have spent, but I feel I have known him for years.
Yeah, that's
The same school.
Yeah, from the same school. अच्छा.
Anupam sir, Boman sir was senior to me. 3 years.
क्यों बोल रहे सब?
You had to mention it.
उन्होंने कहा young and hard.
But I just know that this person also, because I've seen him through his movies, because Suraj ji's movies are actually a mirror of who he is, because they're fragrant with goodness and kindness and politeness and decency. So in a way you make an inference of what when you meet him, he makes you feel like he knows you for years. And I went to the office also because there were parts of this film which were very emotionally extremely difficult for me to deal with because of certain losses that I'd had, and when we were dealing with loss in this film, he would actually be like an angel on my shoulder, and I wanted him sometimes to poke me and make me feel it's fine, it's all fine, you are going to be fine. But the tears would just come. He would come, he would say, there's a line we share with each other that, please repeat that in my ear. Please say that in my ear. And by the time you would complete the line, it would be a cascade of tears and emotion. And all you gotta do is go and sit in front, behind the camera. I don't think I was acting, honestly. When you're being truthful with a truthful director and a truthful co-actor, I don't think the word act doesn't come into the picture. You're just expressing what your heart is telling you, and that I think is a great
But
gift.
that is true. Boman sir would just ask me, just say this line, and you have to just say it, and
He would come and he would, caress me, and he would go, and my legs would become jelly, and that's it. And that's direction, not teaching you how to act. Teaching you how to act is not direction. It's just making you feel, are you in the moment? Are you in the moment? Are you being truthful? That's it. So my friendship with him is lifelong. I'm willing to do any role in any kind of film and anything. Always, I say, no, I'm not joking. I'm not joking, because I think he's, and I'm saying this very carefully because I don't even know if but he's made me a better man. That's it.
And I can actually see those tears.
Yeah.
Your eyes are gone.
I thought you'd say, I can see you are a better man. Last time I met you, not so nice. Yeah, no, joking, of course. Yeah.
I just wanted to add one thing to that. We keep hearing about what an amazing master storyteller Suraj ji is, how he can make you laugh and cry, how he can really bring people together, and you hear about goodness, values when you hear about Suraj ji, right? But one thing I also want to add is that I don't think he gets enough credit for this. He is an amazing leader. All directors have to be leaders, they have to be captain of the ship. But the sort of love he creates, not just with the cast, but with the crew.
What's really interesting is that, this is again a very family-oriented film. I mean, you don't have to have relatives. I mean, you can actually find family and friends.
That's
something
the point.
that people right now understand, not understand, misinterpret it. How is it?
no, actually, ma'am, if you look at it, आप किसी भी परिवार में जाओ, if you go to any family, you go to Jabalpur, Gwalior, wherever, you'll always find that there will be, in that group, there will be a Chacha ji, Tau ji, and then you'll find, how are they related? No, he's my friend. She's my friend. So it's never a barrier that हाँ कोई blood relation, तो हमेशा कोई ना कोई शादी में, function में कौन help करते? These are the people. घर खोल देंगे आप वहाँ रहो. So I think that's why this friendship, and for me to portray a friendship of 50 years, of these 4 friends, 50 years. I mean, what does 50 years take you? For example, here we have a relationship of Anupam sir, Boman sir, and Bachchan sir, and Neena ji, who's playing Boman sir's wife, and अब there is this lady जो कभी भी फैल जाती है, अब फैल जाती है तो he turns to his friends कि किसी तरह मनाओ, और वो मना भी रहे हैं, but they're not judging. देखो 50 साल किसे कहते हैं मैम, 50 साल की दोस्ती. So it was a very big test for me to put it on screen. So I think friendship here is all family, everything is all mixed up. It's because you know each other so well.
And another aspect of friendship is also using cuss words, all sorts of language.
Of course.
Is
उसके
it?
बगैर तो friendship
He
जाहिर ही नहीं
uses
होती.
lot of.
Look at his expression. You can't do
No,
that to
he
him.
closes the room and he starts. आज कैसा shot दिया तूने? हाँ, याद है आपने कितनी बार मुझे डांटा?
I don't know.
नहीं उनके सामने तो हमारी भाषा सुधर जाती है, पर दोस्ती में अगर गाली ना हो तो फिर दोस्ती का मजा क्या है? दोस्ती में गाली जो है वो तड़का है.
The way you abuse me looks like you're the best friend in the world.
I am the best friend in the world because there was a possibility of Baman for his situation that he was going through. But then I did not say any words. I just said beep, 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 beep. But I was wanting to say anything else. You see, we talk about national treasures. We talk about national treasure. I think Rajshri Production is a national treasure for keeping our traditions alive
Sorry.
through cinema.
So sorry.
Through cinema.
Barf.
Just the right feel, the right note.
Method actor.
I'll repeat this whole thing with you again.
Sorry, yes.
You want to sneeze first?
No, sir. I don't know. Sneeze never comes as permission. It just comes. You want to beat me?
in my mind, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I think national treasure, that's what I will call Rajshri Productions is, because they have kept through cinema. We keep discussing cinema is a mirror of society and society, etc. etc. Cinema, इन्होंने जो alive रखा है, that's also a mirror of society, that the way it should be, about relationships, about our traditions, about our how we should be with our parents or with friends.
Basic values.
Basic values.
Basic
I think that is an amazing thing. और 75 साल तक उनको बरकरार रखना, 60 फिल्मों में ऐसे दिखाना कि हम नहीं करेंगे. और बड़ा अच्छा उन्होंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले एग्जाम्पल दिया कि इनके दादाजी ने इनके पिताजी को या इन्हीं को बताया था कि छोटे थे तो कि ये सरस्वती की मूर्ति हमारा सिंबल है, इसको बस मन में रख के फिल्म की कहानी सुनना और वैसी बनाना. And that's what he transferred to his own son, who is Avnish, who is making a film.
And before we wrap up, I have to ask this. What's that one most important thing that any of your friends have done for you? जो आप अभी भी नहीं भूले?
Abused. No, because I think they're honest. Honesty is the best thing they have done. I have friends who are two very childhood friends and two friends from the movies who are very honest, whether you like it or not. You see, that is the best thing they can give to another friendship, because that also keep your feet on the ground. You know, तो और जब boost करना है मोराल तो फिक्र मत कर, तो चीज़ है यार, बड़ी चीज़ है, तू तोप है, तू फिक्र ना कर, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. So I think that's what friendships are there for.
My friend used to always help me. He was like weights. He used to put those weights on my feet to always stay grounded. I mean, that's a very important thing, because you can very easily feel the opium of success. You know, it can make you feel, oh, I thought less of myself. No, I'm not. I'm great. No. And a friend will always make sure, say, just take it easy. Once we'd gone to awards function and I got out, and all the volunteers would keep coming and apologizing to me. Sir, the car is coming in 2 minutes. Sir, the car is coming in 2 minutes. Please, very sorry, sir. He said, why are they apologizing to you? I said, I don't know why. They keep on coming and saying, sir, sorry. Why are they apologizing? The car will come. I said, I don't know. Don't tell me. So I called the volunteer. I said, why? Say, no, we are worried that you're waiting. But he was making sure that I hope I'm not being rude to some newcomer. That's all it takes to be a friend.
Honesty, yeah.
I mean, I recently, my friend I came to know, my mother passed away in 1995. So recently I came to know that on her death anniversary, all these years he's been distributing vanilla ice cream to poor children. And after so many years I've come to know. So I'd asked him why. इसे कर रहा हूँ मैं बस. And by mistake I told him तो पैसे मेरे से अब वो पे और फिर तो he didn't he was very he didn't use any words but he said हक है.
आपके फ्रेंड्स वर्ड्स नहीं यूज करते थे?
मतलब
ऐसी फ्रेंड चुने इन्होंने सर.
Yeah, I think my best friend basically pushes me to push myself more than I think is possible, right? Which is again sort of what happens in this film. I think good friends will keep you grounded when you're successful, but they'll also push you to be more than
Right.
you think you can do, right? Especially when maybe, you know, family or work or whatever gets in the way, they remind you that actually there is no limit to who you can be.
And that reminds me of that one thing that Suraj sir would do each time you would give a good shot. What was it?
You want to do
On
that?
the sets, we all need to know what Suraj sir would do.
सूरज सर हवा में एक पक्षी की तरह उड़ते थे. अब याद दिलाते कि ऊंचाई वाला शॉट दिया गया, उछल के ऐसे करके. और यहाँ तक हो गया था कि अगर वो शॉट नहीं देते थे तो एक दिन तो मिस्टर बच्चन ने भी इनको बोला आप तो उछले नहीं. तो,
and I didn't realize it. What am I doing?
but that is his height of happiness, because sometimes when you conceive something and you see that happening through your
Yeah.
characters that you have created, I think there's a joy. It's a joy. We've not even said that the film is releasing on 11th of November in cinema halls.
But the film is releasing on the 11th of November.
Is it, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and please watch it, which is about few days away. And why you should watch it on cinema halls and not wait for, because we I think also have become lazy, and we say not lazy. We see that there's certain kind of movies are fine, will come on OTT platform,
yes.
etc. and see it.
Convenience.
This is not that film.
True.
Because first of all, you are distracted when you are watching, and pause. This is not a movie which needs a pause. You need a pause in your life to see this film. And
Oh, man! Oh, man!
do you think I said something?
Man, no, man.
That is, yeah.
Oh,
है सरस्वती का पूरा जो है थोड़ा मेरी तरफ आया. No, that is the pause that you will use to watch this film. And also Hollywood went into make for people to
ये
come
वाला
into
line
cinema.
बोल दो sir.
आप बोलो अंग्रेजी
No,
बोलो.
no, no. You say this line
No, I
extremely.
just
Yes.
think discussing with them that Hollywood, for luring people to come to the theaters, made super people, Superman
Super,
and
yes.
Marvel human. The super people and Superman in this film are three old men, and they are believable. And वो खांसते भी हैं, बीमार भी होते हैं, घुटने भी होते हैं, ठंडे पानी में पाँव भी रखते हैं, लंगड़ाते भी हैं, मगर फिर भी वो सुपर मैन है. इसलिए सिनेमा हॉल में देखिए, पहाड़ की फिल्म है, एवरेस्ट की फिल्म है. अब एवरेस्ट को आप अपने छोटे से टीवी कैमरे के साथ देखो, हट.
उसके अलावा ये जब हम लोग विजुअल्स के बारे में बात करते हैं, I think even the landscape of the face will be
Yes.
better on the big screen.
हाँ, क्या बात है. तेरे चेहरे की क्या था, सारांश का एक डायलॉग था एंड में, तेरे चेहरे की जुरियों में मेरे जीवन का सारांश है.
Yes.
Wow.
That has to squeeze.
Which is so true, which is why November 11th is the day that will determine the height of success of a Bollywood film. Thank you for bringing Uunchai to us and with all the life lessons.
Thank
Very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Very kind.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday once again.
Thank you.